Hello everyone, my name is Jose, and during the class I worked at the simple present and simple past tense. The topic was routine and memorize and sharing our experience. I currently work with the A2 level, although most of the students are currently at the A1 level. These students range in age from 17 to 49 years old, and I had different groups of students in each class. This time I had an attendance of 27 students during the class. The objective of the class was the consistent practice of reading skill, and it involved various readings, comprehension activities. The A2 English director and lady shared different results and with the students, such as infographics and videos and which cover the class topics. Um, this served as preparation so that we could implement the flipped classroom methodology. As such, I couldn't implement any activities or result directly with the students before the class started, since I don't communicate with them until the day they decide to join or connect to the class. In this case, the director was the person and to help me by sharing the preparation material and with the students. The class was taught using Teams application and Canvas slides, videos, infographics, and websites such as the English and Kahoot and were used, among other resources. In this case, the test English and website was a great tool for discussing what people in the United States think about the weather or not. Children and teenagers should help with the household chores. It was ideal for connected with intercultural and skills and served as a basis for dialogue with the students. Science tests indicate that many people believe children and teenagers shouldn't do anything and should only focus on school, extracurricular activities, and having fun. But shouldn't help with household chores as this and will prevent them from enjoying their childhood and adolescence. This was a highly controversial topic, it's very different from what we are accustomed to here in Colombia. Since many people think that everyone should help with household chores, and that this help to build responsibility, discipline, and character in children or teenagers. At first readings, the entire text, the reading comprehension, questions, and were answered, which were debatable and generate a great deal of interaction. Aside from the text or the text English readings, there were other exercises that helped strengthen student reading comprehension. To fulfill the objectives of the class and strengthen the practice and skill of reading. At the end of the class, a group feedback session was held where I gave to the students and made more suggestions of things they should improve so that they can improve their productive and receptive skills. Throughout the session, immediate corrections and feedback were given and individually, always striving to be assertive and encouraging them to continuously improve their skill in the idioms. As a result, I was observed that the students were able to identify and use to the different grammatical topics and covered during the class. The Kahoot tool was fundamental for observing the students' acquiring knowledge. The various digital tools and contribute to the development of the class, making it more participatory and motivating from the students. In addition, digital results and provide their own feedback, which help us facilitate the teaching process. and allows students to see where they are going wrong to the learn and their mistakes. Learning becomes more accessible and interactive thanks to digital resources, allowing adaptation to the needs of all students, um, enabling them to learn at their own space and making into account the different learning styles. They participated actively and strengthened their language skills through the different digital resources implemented during the class, improving comprehension and bringing it closer to the more realistic language environment.